Today, we will talk about how to level a sloping garden. Let's have a look at the details. A sloping garden can be a challenging landscape problem for any homeowner. Not only can it sometimes be an eyesore, but it also frequently leads to problems with soil erosion and flooding. Fortunately, through the simple process of building one or more terraces, you can turn your sloping garden into a series of level gardening patches that look nice and are better for the environment surrounding your home. The first step is readying the area to be leveled. Contact local authorities to avoid issues with wires or building codes. Before you begin digging around your property, you'll need to make sure there are no underground utility wires nearby that you might be disrupting. Get in touch with your local utility companies to make sure there are no underground wires your project may interfere with. You should also contact your local government agency responsible for city planning to confirm that your project will be in line with local building codes. Measure the rise and run of your garden. Calculate how many terraces you'll need to build. Use the rise and run of your garden to calculate the number of terraces you'll need to level it while maintaining each terrace's structural integrity. Mark the areas where you will level your sloping garden. Once you've calculated how many terraces you'll need to build, you'll need to determine where they will be physically located. Dampen the soil 24 hours before beginning to dig to soften it. You don't need to soak it until it becomes muddy. You'll just want to soften the soil up a bit before you begin digging into it. The second step is building the terrace walls. Opt for timber terrace walls to save money. Timber is a good choice for building shorter terrace walls on a budget, as it's relatively inexpensive. Choose stone or concrete for your walls if you plan to make them tall. Dig a shallow trench along the horizontal base of the slope. Dig the trench so that it is slightly wider than the material you'll use to build your wall. Place your wall material in the trench. Make sure that the terrace wall does not come up to more than 2 feet above ground level. Repeat this process to install walls along the sides of the terrace. The bottoms of the side trenches must be equal in depth and width to the first trench. Make sure all of the trenches are equally leveled. Drive spikes or piping through the walls to stabilize them if possible. Repeat this process for all the walls you've installed so far. And the third step is flattening and finishing the terrace. Move soil from the rear of the terrace to the front. Fill in the rear side of the terrace wall trench with the soil. Then, redistribute soil across the terrace until it is uniformly level. Remove soil from the terrace as needed until it's flat. Place excess soil aside and flatten out the remaining soil until the terrace is level. Add compost to the soil to improve water retention. If you're particularly concerned about erosion of your soil, take time while the soil is loose to mix some compost into it. Build additional terraces if necessary. Compact the soil in the upper terraces with a soil compactor. If the soil in the terraces next to your house is too loose, it may weaken the structural integrity of the terrace walls over time. To avoid this, use a soil compactor to compact the underlying soil and remove oxygen and any empty space. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel if you like our videos.